How did Boggy get a photo of Banjo-Kazooie? The name's Mobus, and welcome to another episode of Banjo-Kazooie Let's Play. In the last episode, we polished off Freezy Peak and found out that Bottles was stalking us with... Not Bottles, Boggy was stalking us with a picture of Banjo and Kazooie in his house. Even though he's probably never met him. Maybe he has. I don't know. Maybe they're best buddies. They are bears after all. Maybe they're distant cousins. They're probably pen pals. Let's leave it at that. That makes more sense. And in this episode, we're going to test out the cauldron for the first time. Ding Pot. I'm very into Ding Pot. Look at that. Popped out right here where we were supposed to be. See, we've got two of these fuckers to take care of. Well, we better do this first, actually. Before we get too carried away with sidetracks. Where is Gobby's Valley? It is down here. Let's test out the rubber boots over here. I love that thing. I always take it as like a taxi. Just kind of hop on it. It's sometimes slower, usually a lot slower, but it's fun. You just hop around on the shock pad that moves. I think in any of the games, it's the only pad that actually moves. Oh, you know what? You know what's up. Okay. See that? That's Brintilda there. Let's listen. The Sweaty Betty. Her best friend in which school? I thought Grunty was gonna be like, no, that's not true, Brintilda, I don't. Just casually just admits everything. That is nasty. Ugh. Fucking Steve-O on Jackass puked. Okay, listen. Steve-O on Jackass puked. Did he puke? He made other people puke when he drank that sweat. Alright, doesn't matter. The point is, listen very carefully. If you didn't know Brintilda was here, listen. You enter Gobby's Valley. You could hear her music very, very briefly before it cut in. One move to learning Gobbies. It's these things. I never usually talk to this guy. He needs water. Okay, imagine being Trunker right here, right? Beautiful oasis, thirsty as hell because there's no rain, but all this water right here, like inches from you. Dude can probably smell it. And he's looking at it. He's looking right at it. Can't have an ounce. Can't reach it. That's gotta be the most painful thing you can possibly imagine. Like the psychological torture. I remember being really, really sick and my sore throat was so bad that it gave me an earache. And all I wanted to do, I couldn't even swallow my own spit for like 12 days straight. All I wanted, I was so thirsty. All I wanted was to drink some water. That's all I wanted. I just wanted it so badly. And I could remember looking on the table, hunched over, and I was like looking at this glass of water, and it was the most crystal clear glass you could possibly imagine. Like the water looked so crisp and cold. I wanted it so bad, and I couldn't have it. I couldn't have it because my throat hurt so bad I just couldn't drink the water. And I wanted to just chug the shit out of it because I was thirsty because I couldn't drink water, right? So, oh, I thought this was a different room. So yeah, when I hear people say, I don't like the taste of water, dude, drives me up the wall, just tilts the fuck out of me. Like, oh, they just need to be without water for a while. That's the problem. They're just spoiled. They're just spoiled. And if that's one of you, I'm sorry. I got some bad news for you. You're a spoiled brat. This also took me a long time to figure out because I didn't know how to fart eggs. You know what? I'm gonna talk to him. His name is Ruby. If we can get it. Well, it's too high for a jump, but you already seen what I was doing. Damn. I thought it was gonna go over top of the... Okay, let's take it too long. If I can get up here fast enough. Oh. I have ridden that to the top before, but you can just climb up them anyway. I love it how Ruby literally plays on his little musical flute. He just plays Gobby's Valley. That's what I was waiting for. He plays playing Gobby's Valley theme. Hi, buddy. Oh, check this out. Look at his little pet. See, he's just hanging out here. Look at that. King Jingling's got one of them. We'll find that out in the next game. You know what? I'm right here. I'm doing it. The last move to learn in Banjo-Kazooie. In Banjo-Tooie, when you can split up and you just solo Kazooie, then put on the running shoes, can you fucking move? It's almost hard to control. Hello, buddy. Bye, buddy. Say, okay, we're gonna go down there. Oh, shit. Can't turn the camera into the wall, novice. Doesn't work that well. Get fucked. Oh, shit. I used to always struggle to get this in one pass. Oh, shit. That's why. I can make it. I can make it. I made it! Oh, yeah! I'm a fucking animal. Oh, look at this. Here's Grappa. Oh, he's taunted me with it. See, you gotta get there fast enough. Bear's too slow. Now he's coming back out. There he is, the little bastard. Well, we got something for his ass. Over here. Look at that. I even like how there's like a little lightning bolt on it just to let you know you can haul ass with this shit. Almost picked up the roots there. Ooh, he almost got it. He had that for a millennia. That is an ancient jigsaw piece right there. Oh, hey, alive. Didn't need it. Take it anyway. Get this Mumbo token. Now, I could do this while I'm running up to this. There's timed. You got to do this while you're timed. Now, I hug the corners a lot, so I'm probably not gonna try to one cycle it where you take all the music notes while you're trying to do the time thing, because most likely I'm gonna miss it. So, or I'll miss a music note. And either way, I'll have to do it again. Oh shit! Almost fell off. That would have been bad. That would have been upsetting. Clearly not paying attention. Alright, here we go. This is one of the few buttons I'm about to push in this game that actually just go under Banjo's weight alone. Look, I ran past it a good amount. Alright, let's go. I also like how you don't have to hold down the Z button for Kazooie once you have like shoes on, like you would normally with her. Oh, I'm running out of time. This thing you have is always cut so close. Woo. I've also had it too where the door starts to close, like, but you have to fall into that one side, otherwise the door will start to close and it'll lift you back out. I've had that happen too many times too. That's a piss off, to be honest. Alright, let's go grab the Jiggy. Do that first, because when you do, the door opens and the water comes out. This is a good thing to do right away in the beginning of the map, because it floods this area down here. Otherwise, there's quicksand at the bottom, and if you fall off one of those pillars, you're gonna lose a lot of lives before you can get to the... I think there's a fly pad down there, just so you can get out if you fall in before you actually do this. I like how this is a smiley face. This is cool. I always thought those were like chocolate on the eyeballs or something like that. I don't know what I tried to butt slam to see if something happened on my search for like the stop and swap items. Nothing happens. It's just, they're just there for decoration. Yeah, there's fly pad down there under the water. You can kind of see it. That's if you do fall in. Because there is a little side quest thing you gotta do. You know what? Okay, I'm going in now. There's Jinjo down here anyway. I like how the first Jinjo that you had was like, they color code Jinjos a lot in this game. You'll have like the blue one in the water, or like the yellow one at the very start. He was on the quicksand on that rock, right? Click Clock Wood is famous for that. They'll have like the green Jinjo in the spring, and then the yellow Jinjo in the summer, and the orange one in the fall, and the blue one in the winter. It's like the amount of thought and small details put into this game is just perfect on every level. I think I got everything. I usually when I do that, I'll go in and I'll ignore the Jinjo first, right off the bat. And then that way I'll know like which one the last one is, because if I ignore the Jinjo and then I get everything else around it, by the time I hit the Jinjo again around the circle, you're done. You know there's nothing left because you purposely left the Jinjo for last. But you have to start at it. That's the thing. See, I would have just fell into that freaking quicksand. You would have lost like every 2 jumps you do. You like get eaten by the eels that are in there. I think it's eels. Oh, hey. I don't know what I was thinking there. Was clearly not paying attention. See, on the N64, when you had music note records, I guess you could call it. Yeah, that's basically what it is. You'd kind of want to do this pyramid that's coming out of the sand first, because it's a good way to die. It's always smart to do those right at the very beginning, because if you do die, you don't lose a huge music note record at like 92, only to start all over. In this game, and the Xbox, it doesn't really matter, because, we die or we leave the world. It's just... It saves it. It's like the way it should have been. Because in the N64, the music notes are almost harder to do than the Jiggies. And the Jiggies are the main point of the whole experience of Banjo-Kazooie. You kind of want, that's the whole idea. That should be the most sought-after trophy. Why is it the not hardest, right? So I kind of like how they took away the music notes there, because it made it unrealistically difficult. Alright. Boom. This is one of the last things I figured out in Banjo-Kazooie. I mean, in Gobby's Valley. I don't know why it took me so long to figure that out, but I kind of struggled with it for a while. It's low-key pretty terrifying here. I'm not gonna lie. You'll see why. Actually, no. Should I? Turn back or face his wrath. Okay, so now when we step out here, we're gonna be timed. I don't think there is spikes on the roof. I didn't know if you could see those right up. That'll fall and squish you if you let the time run out. That's terrifying. I don't think I've ever looked up before. I failed it before, so I know. Alright, yeah, this is how you go. You go this way. I know this by heart. Like, that's kind of sad, but cool at the same time, because there's nothing wrong with being a Banjo-Tooie pro, or Banjo-Kazooie pro. There's nothing wrong with that at all. Go here. Go here. There's probably Mumbo tokens in here, but I'm just showing you the path. Because there's really nothing else of importance in here. No! King Sandy Butt. Your ancient relic is going to be gone. What a shame. And then, see? Guess what? Look at that. Pink jug. Oh, let's see. Pink. And pink. Right inside the pink pot. The pink Jinjo. Ooh, gold feather. Yeah, and you can come back in here if you wanted to. Like, there's really nothing. And the timer will still start. The old door, like, the door will close on the other end at, like, the starting one, so you have to find the exit, because the door, I don't know if you guys noticed, but the door slammed on me when I came in the first time. You can't turn back. You had to have listened to him, right? He warned you, turn back or face his wrath. Now, he locked your ass in there. Psycho motherfucker. Okay, whoa, camera, calm down. All right, well, this does it for this episode. This has been Mobus. This has been Let's Play Banjo-Kazooie. In the next episode, we'll finish off Jinxie and those dudes, and basically the rest of this map. We've only done about half of it, so in the meantime and in between time, stay tuned for more.